Yo, what's up, guys? Just a quick update. I changed the sliders after week 1 because they were pretty damn unrealistic. So I changed them for week 2, and I ended up changing them again after week 2. But the sliders after week 3 will be the sliders we stick with for the season because those ended up being pretty realistic. But yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know a little update. But yeah, time to turn it back to Kenny Elliott, man. Hello everybody and welcome to New York Jets Sports Radio. I'm Kenny Elliott and we are at Heinz Field for week 2 of the New York Jets season. After a brutal beatdown against the Buffalo Bills in week 1, the Jets travel to Steel City for week 2 and things do not get any easier. But Mark Sanchez and company will have to try to find a way to win. And yes, Mark Sanchez did get the starting 9 over Tebow and McElroy for week 2. And hopefully week 2 brings a clean slate as the kickoff is underway because the Jets need it badly. And Bart Scott lays out Antonio Brown. Hopefully that sends a message to the rest of the Jets as Mike Wallace is in motion for the first play of the Steelers' offensive drive, and he takes the handoff and shakes a tackle before being brought down by Darrelle Revis. And this Jets defense needs some sort of boost of morale after week 1, but it does not look like they're getting it right now because Mendenhall is taken off and he's finally tackled by Cromartie, but not after getting 39 yards and taking the Steelers into field goal range. Now Ben drops back, floats it to Bell, who drops the ball. Jeremiah Bell had a pick, but he dropped it. Now second down and 10, Mendenhall takes the carry, but Bell brings them down in the backfield. Third down and 10, they play it safe and call a draw for Mendenhall, who breaks a tackle and takes off for the first down. That should have been a tackle in the back, but instead, Harris cannot tackle Mendenhall, who is playing like a beast right now. Shakes off 2 tackles, 3 tackles, almost shakes off a 4th one, but carries the defender out of bounds for a 3-yard gain, on what should have been a 5-yard loss. But they do contain Mendenhall now. Third down and 8, Ben in the pocket looking for a receiver, throws it to Sanders in the corner, but Sanders cannot get the first down, and the Steelers will have to settle for a field goal. And by the way that drive went, it wasn't the worst thing for the Jets. It wasn't the best thing, but it was not the worst thing. Now they get the ball, but now the ball is in Mark Sanchez's hands. And how confident can you be in Mark Sanchez? And he misses his first throw of the game to make matters worse. And then on play action, he gets sacked. Oh no, not looking good for Sanchez. On third down and 16, he tries to throw it to the rookie Hill, but there's a miscommunication and Ike Taylor takes the pick, and he's going all the way in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers, and the Jets are down once again. And by a product of their offense, it looks like. Now on the kickoff, they need to do some damage control, and there goes Joe McKnight taking off. One man to beat, but Larry Foote, I believe, brings him down, but he gives him great field position. And on the first run, Lamar Woodley just bottles up Joe McKnight. Next play, they call a screen pass, and I don't know how that was intercepted, but Casey Hampton comes down with the ball. Wow, let's take a look at that instant replay real quick, because that was a very weird play. Sanchez tried to get it off, and it bounced around 2 defenders before Casey Hampton picked it up as it went inches from falling on the ground, and that will count as an interception from Mark Sanchez, and the Steelers get the ball in good field position now because of that. What a change of pace. And now the Jets down 10-0, could not afford that. The defense comes back out, and so does Rashard Mendenhall, who is running all over them. 5 rushes for 70 yards. Take this next handoff, tries to spin away, but does not get much out of it. Bring up a third down and 8. Ben drops in the pocket. He's looking for anybody to throw it to. Finds Mike Wallace on a little curl route there, but he cannot get the first down either. And once again, the Jets will hold the Steelers to a field goal. So the Jets defense, they are playing all right this game. All right. But the offense needs to do something to help them out. Joe McKnight tried to do something but could not dare. But here goes Joe McKnight in motion. Mark Sanchez throws it to him deep but misses the throw. It looked like McKnight burned the secondary. Instead, now a third down and 9 comes up. Mark Sanchez cannot hit the rookie Hill off target, and the Jets will have to punt the ball to the Steelers, who already get the ball at the 35 thanks to not the greatest punt ever. And Mendenhall is still running all over them, 81 yards, and we're still in the first half. Now in motion, third down and inches, the Jets need this stop, but instead there goes Heath Miller getting the first down. Ben always looks for Heath Millers in those situations, and he finds Miller for the first down. Next play, Ben in the pocket, throws it to Emmanuel Sanders. And as you can see, the Jets have not given up a touchdown yet on defense. only to Mark Sanchez pick 6 has caused for a touchdown. Now 2nd down and 6. Cromartie is able to stop a little back shoulder fade intended for Antonio Brown. 3rd down, the Jets defense looking to hold the Steelers to another field goal. Ben standing in the pocket, now takes off but throws it right at, I believe, Bart Scott, who could not react. But that's another win for the Jets defense. They hold the Steelers to their 3rd field goal of the game. And now here comes Tim Tebow out in a read option package, but he gets brought down for 3 yards. And it looks like Mark Sanchez is back on the field after that one-play experiment, giving it off to Joe McKnight, who hasn't been able to find much running room in this game. Now 3rd down and 8 after the Steelers call a timeout. Joe McKnight gets the ball, but thanks to Mark Sanchez's throw, he had to avoid going out of bounds, hesitated, and could not get the 1st down. And now Malone comes out to punt the ball again. And the Steelers come out again to try to make some offense happen here. Only 23 seconds left, and Rex Ryan calls a timeout here strategically on 3rd down and 4, looking to get the ball back, but instead Cottrey gets the 1st down, and now the Jets call their final time, or their 2nd timeout. The Pittsburgh Steelers called their final timeout. My bad, but here we go. Ben drops in the pocket, looking for anybody with no timeouts. He needs to get this ball out of bounds, and he finds Sanders. And Sanders gets out of bounds with 9 seconds left. A huge play because the Steelers are now in field goal range, and Cromartie drops a pick there. And the Steelers will have to settle for their 4th field goal of the game. But the Jets had them contained. Steelers had no timeouts left, and it looks like that timeout strategy backfired. And that's the way we will head into the 2nd half. The Jets down 19. Okay, Joe McKnight gets the handoff here, and oh man, Joe McKnight had running room again. McKnight has been great on the kick return so far this year, but he hasn't been able to take one back, and this Jets defense needs that badly. The Jets offense, I should say. Jets defense hasn't been producing much turnovers. The offense hasn't been producing much 1st downs. They're trying to hurry it up, but Mark Sanchez cannot find the target. McKnight looked like he was open for a 1st down, but Mark Sanchez misses the throw, and the ball is punted back to the Steelers again. And they moved the chains, but it looks like the chains will be moved backward after a holding penalty on 1st down. It'll now be 1st down and 20, and this is a prime opportunity for the Jets to get a stop, but oh no, LaRon Landry runs into Darrelle Revis, and the fastest guy on the field takes the ball for a touchdown. Just a blunder by the Jets defense, and that is just the story of their season so far. And now Mark Sanchez, speaking of the story, he hasn't been able to do anything on offense. Rex Ryan sticks with him in the 2nd half. And what was that? Did the ball just go from the running back to the quarterback and to the receiver downfield? And did Mark Sanchez just throw a touchdown in the game? His 1st touchdown of the season? Wow, some trickery brought out by Rex Ryan and the offense. It looked like a flea flicker there, if I'm corrected there. So now the Jets finally get on the board in this game. Steelers no longer holding a shutout, but Rashard Mendenhall is still playing like a beast, near a 100-yard rushing game, and they continue to feed him the ball. And I believe that rush will give him exactly 100 yards in the game. 2nd down and 6, they try to throw a screen pass, does not go. Bring up 3rd down, and the Jets need this stop badly to get the ball back for their offense. And it looks like they got the stop, with the ref signal 1st down for Sanders and Ben. And now Ben, 1st down in the pocket, looking to throw, trying to find somebody, moving around, lobs it in the air, and Kyle Wilson comes down with the pick. Wow, a change in this game, a change in the momentum. Mark Sanchez looking to lead the Jets after that play. 1st down, throws it to McKnight at the backfield, gets laid out, but gets 5 yards as well. 2nd down, McKnight gets the handoff, but cannot get anything. 3rd down and 6, Mark Sanchez calling hurry up, trying to direct the traffic, throwing it downfield, but gets picked off, intended for Braylon Edwards. Instead, Taylor gets his 2nd pick, and that looked like a terrible decision by Mark Sanchez. I'm pretty sure anybody else in that field was open except for Edwards, but Sanchez wanted to go for the deep shot. Instead, he puts the Jets defense in a bad position once again. The Jets defense has been playing pretty good this game, but just they've been given bad field position every time, as Mike Wallace almost comes down with that one, and the Steelers actually challenge it, and it's reversed. It's a touchdown for the Steelers. How was that a touchdown? As we check the instant replay, it looked like his left foot dragged out of bounds, but the referees called that a touchdown. They called it incomplete on the field and reversed it. I don't know, there was inconclusive evidence, But nonetheless, the Jets are down 7-33, and this one has a bleak outlook for the New York Jets, who most likely are heading to an 0-2 start this season. Fourth quarter, Mark Sanchez needs to pull off one of the biggest rallies in Jets history and cannot even throw an out route to Stephen Hill. 4th down and 13, and there's nobody in the facility there that could have caught that ball. So just a terrible game for Mark Sanchez and the offense. Only touchdown coming off of a flea flicker flukish play. And once again, the defense put in a bad position. Rashard Mendenhall tries to take off, gets tackled at the 1-yard line, but he gets injured. And Rashard Mendenhall is out for the rest of the game according to the Steelers staff. And Ben throws a touchdown to Mike Wallace. He hangs on after the hit from Harris. And the Jets are down and pretty much out of this one. But look at Joe McKnight open field ahead. But James Harrison is somehow playing special teams and brings down McKnight, who still does not have a kick return for a touchdown yet. But Mark Sanchez in the offense trying to take advantage of the good field position, giving it to Joe McKnight on the run. He tries to get the edge but gets tackled by Ike Taylor, who's having a fantastic game. 2nd down and 3. Mark Sanchez finds Dustin Keller for a touchdown. Keller's first touchdown of the season. And after trying a desperate onside kick that they do not get, it looks like the Steelers will most likely run out the clock. 3rd down and 7, looking to get a first down, and they move the chains to be able to kill more clock as Antonio Brown gets his 2nd catch of the day. Now Isaac Redman, replacing Rashard Mendenhall, gets the carry but cannot get the first down, and the Steelers will settle for another field goal. I believe that's their 5th field goal of the game. So if you have Sweejum on your fantasy team, it's a good day for you. If you're a New York Jets fan, it's not a good day for you. But Joe McKnight is able to take this kick return open field ahead and finally get that first kick return for a touchdown he has been dying for. He's been working hard for that one. But the Jets could not get the onside kick once again. And the Steelers continue to burn the clock. Jets used their first 2 timeouts. And on 3rd down and 5, had a 3rd time on their back pocket. Also looking to get a stop. And Cromartie's able to make that stop, swatting the ball down from an intended pass to Antonio Brown. And the Steelers take their 6th field goal of the game. But with 43 seconds left, this one is over. So the Jets, they have a game against the Dolphins next week, and they need to prepare on offense. The offense took too long to get going in this game, so they need to find a way to just ease up the load on the defense, because the defense held the Steelers offense to a bunch of field goals. So they did their job for the most part for what was given to them. But will a quarterback change be necessary in New York? We'll see. We'll see. And now for today's post-game show as the Jets lose 0-2. We're going to check the stats here. And there was just not enough offense. You can see total offense under 200 yards. A lot of that coming in garbage time. The Jets could not convert on 3rd down at all. The Steelers almost 50%. And Rashard Mendenhall had over 100 yards. Joe McKnight could not get anything going in the running game. They might have to bring out Sean Green back. And Tim Tebow only played 1 snap of the whole game, which was a negative 3-yard loss. Should Tebow have come out more in a Wildcat-like package? I don't know. But that'll about wrap it up for today's coverage. So I'll catch you guys week 3 against the Miami Dolphins.